friends! So I wanted to do a project to continue our subject on space. I hope you guys are liking it. There's so much to know about it, so much to learn. It's awesome. But this one is a name spaceship. So you're going to use the letters in your name, and that's what you're going to make the spaceship out of. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to need. And remember, if you don't have it at your house, you can always make do with using newspaper, white paper, and then coloring the squares. I just happen to have some construction paper that I'm making the best use of, doing some projects with it. So construction paper, again, or newspaper, or regular paper, whatever you can find. Be creative, as I always say. A pencil. I used a ruler. If you have anything that's, you know, like a flat level surface that you could make the shapes out of, use that. A pair of scissors. And I think I said glue stick, but, or you can use liquid glue. Or if you don't have either of those, use some tape. So, first, and you can always have your family help you make these shapes. You're going to draw a triangle, or have a family member do that for you. Just one you need, or if you want to make more spaceships, fine. Some squares. I wanted to use different colors. I liked to use 5 different colors altogether for my spaceship. Again, colored pencils you can use. And if you have a dark marker, I couldn't find any more black because they dried out. So I have a dark brown to write the letters of my name on the squares. And 3 or more, whatever you think, for the flames of the spaceship rocket as it's blasting off. All right, so the first thing you're going to do, and I have a big white piece of paper here. You can use a smaller one depending on the size of your name. My name's a little bit long, and again, this is what I had available. So the first thing you're going to do is take the top of your rocket ship, and you're going to glue it down. I like to glue on the paper first. You can glue it at the top. And so I'm making, whoops, that's a lot of glue. And I'm patting it down, smoothing it. Remember, if you've got blue glue, which, I mean not blue, purple glue, that's gonna dry clear. I like the purple, and I know you guys do. You like to see it. And then you need to count how many letters are in your name. I'm just gonna use Colleen, not Miss Colleen, because that would be a really long spaceship, unless and I didn't cut these small enough, so I'm gonna use that one. So C-O-L-L-E-E-N. 7 letters in my name. So I need 7 squares. Let's see, do I have it? I could also make a pattern, depending on how many letters you have in your name. So I'm going to start with green, so C, O, L, L, E, E, N. So I have enough. And I did make a pattern that would continue. Let's see, green, blue, pink. Green, blue, pink. Then I have green. I would have to start another pattern or add more letters. Okay, so I do have, I'll show you right here. I have them all lined up. See my fan there? I've got my fan out because it's starting to get warm. Excited. I'm going to put the letters of my name on my squares before I glue them down. And to make these shapes, again, ask a family member to help, or if you can do them on your own, that's awesome. And if you have a family member to help, that's awesome too. And then you just take your scissors and you cut them out. I would love for you to do the cutting of the shapes. That would make me very excited and happy. So I love seeing your work. All the pictures that your family sends in, we look at all of them, and it makes me so happy to see your faces and all the work that you're doing. I loved your rainbow sevens. I loved your Halley's Comet. I loved your hearts, or your seashell gathering that you did with Sherry to make a collage. That was awesome. It makes me really happy because I miss you guys so much. All right, let's get back to this project. So I'm going to write C. It's the start of my name. O. L. L. E. E. N. And for those in class who have a shorter name, a beautiful yet shorter name, you can add shapes at the end if you want. If you wanted to cut out more squares and add a star in it or a window for the spaceship, you could totally do that too. Remember, this is your project. You're the creative mind behind this project. Okay, so I put some glue down and I glued down my first letter. See? Always pat it down so it sticks. And then you're going to have to put it somewhere to dry. I could also just do a big line of glue, and then that might be easier. I'm going to do a big line of glue, or if you had liquid glue, you could do a couple lines in the middle. Okay. Watch, I'm going to glue my letters down right now. O, L. Oh my goodness, what if it doesn't fit? Uh-oh. The flames from my spaceship might be hanging off the page, but that might be cool too. I think so. I think that's going to happen, even with this big sheet of paper. Okay. Definitely going to happen. What do you think? Where are my flames gonna go? I'm gonna have it. You know what? I might glue them on the back of the paper. Let's do that. Put enough glue. You know how sometimes when we do projects, we have things like hanging off. Remember our jack-o'-lantern pumpkins that we did, and we had our faces, we had the some of the stuff hanging off, so it's okay. So I'll show you what I did. Oh, you can see. Okay, just hanging off right there. What do you think? It's my name spaceship. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of added flair, which I like. First, I'm gonna put my name. So I already have my name, but then I'm going to put my, my teacher name, Miss Colleen, down at the bottom. Plus, I found these markers that are glitter sparkle can't even talk. Glitter sparkle markers. You know how much I love glitter and sparkle. So I just had to write my name again. I read it right there. You can't see the sparkle, I don't think, but it's very sparkly. And I'm also going to add some stars. I have to admit, I'm not the best at drawing stars, but that's okay. So what I do is I do my little star and then I fill it in. Looks like Shawnee used this marker. I see a little bit of other color in my yellow. It's okay though. It's got some gold. I'm going to add these stars around. I love adding stuff. Jewels, stars. Because you're blasting off into space. I love seeing the stars on a clear night. So I've got some yellow ones. Got some yellow ones right there. And I think I want to do some blue sparkly ones. Why not? Whatever's going to make you happy with your creation. It makes me happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. So I drew stars, but you could also dot stars. A dot, and those could be the stars. I can't wait to see your name Spaceships. Okay. My glue out of the way. Oops. This is the final product. That looks pretty cool. You've got your shapes. We've got some stars, your name, and some flames. Awesome. Okay, so I would love to see your spaceships, your name spaceships, when you do them. Please send some pictures in. I miss you guys a ton. And I hope to see all your projects soon. Bye.